Good afternoon and welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. I got the microphone working. Also, I was editing one of these VODs for a YouTube video and I realized how much you can hear my breathing. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna try and work on it. I put the microphone like a little bit farther away. Hopefully, that will help. Because, hey, Mahmood. I'm good. How are you? I got the microphone working. Thank goodness. That was going to be a doozy. My day is going well. I had off today from work, so it was very chill. I was just editing mostly, and then I did a little bit of painting. I don't know if you follow my Instagram. Oh, thank you. But I posted a picture of this new painting I started working on. Um, it's just an underpainting right now, but it's really cute. It's already very cute. Anywho, this book that I was not able to talk about yesterday and have been dying to. Okay. I wrote down some notes so that I can organize my thoughts and make sure I get everything I want to say because there is a lot in this book. I'm going to do the last two chapters I read and then also a oh, that makes sense. I think yeah. Um let me just get it. Actually, I can show you. I started a painting. It's kind of like a bust. This is it. Oh my gosh. This is it. She's cute. It's like a 12 by 12 painting. Very nice. Very nice. So, I'm excited. And I think that's going to be like a painting that I do kind of to the side. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, okay, I'm dying to tell you guys. Okay, so the last two chapters were your most precious commodity, which was time. He talks about how not to waste it and how precious it is. Yeah, I wear makeup every time. Kind of. A little bit. A little highlighter. I do wear makeup, yes. Okay. He talks about planning your time. I have like a whole bunch of stuff here I'm going to read from a little bit. Not to waste your time. No, it isn't. Makeup is not bad for your skin. It depends on what kind of makeup you use, maybe. And if you don't wash your face, maybe. But it's not inherently bad for you. You have so much advice, yet so young. But time is your most precious commodity. That was one of the main things that they were talking about in the last two chapters. Most precious commodity. Basically, he says that you need to plan your time, use your time wisely, and don't waste even a second, which is kind of difficult, if not impossible, to not waste even a second. But the idea is that you maximize your time as much as you can, which is a good idea. Yes, don't waste your time. Okay, you cannot waste your time by planning it. You want to adapt to inconveniences and make them smaller. Okay, this was a really good tip that they had in the book, where if you know that your week is like really tough or you're going to have a lot of, if you're going to have a lot of, so does everybody. That's normal. But it's making things easier for you too. Like if you have a project coming up, don't wait until the last day. Or if you want to go to the gym in the morning, like pack your bag the night before. Tips and tricks like that to make your life easier for yourself. And I like that one a lot. I think that one makes a lot of sense and can be very useful. Then he also talks about priorities because even something that somebody else considers a waste of time could be a high value activity or something for another person. Like somebody might think it's a waste of time to go for a walk in the park, while somebody else thinks that it is a great use of time. So it's prioritizing your own values and making sure that you're taking care of your health, your wellness, and things that you appreciate. Oh, and he was saying invest your time in things that will pay off in the long run and be remembered, like people, going places. Your energy and your time are your most precious commodities, or your most precious things that you could give someone. So you have to be very intentional with it. If you're going to give your energy or give your time, like make sure that it is well deserved and slash or well. Good night, no problem. See you next time. But yeah, so you want to make sure that your time is well taken care of, and put it towards things that serves you, that serve you, not necessarily serves you, but like investing in yourself. Like if someone were to invest a $10 every week, they would eventually have plenty to retire on and would be able to relax and like live on their laurels. But if someone, it's the same thing with everything. If you're investing into a relationship, if you're investing into your body, if you're investing into your um, self care, that is all going to build up. I hope you have a good day too. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a long day. Bye. See you next time. A pleasure talking to you. Um, and another thing he said was that you should learn to say no and guard your time vehemently. I said the vehemently part, but learning to say no is really tough for me. I know personally, I prefer to say yes. I think everyone does, but you have to learn to say no and protect your time, because if you don't, no one will. Like if you're not even protecting it, if you're not even holding it close, what will other people care about it? How how could they? You haven't or given them the example. You haven't set the standard for how to take care of your time. And it makes sense, but it still goes back to what you think is most valuable. Like obviously don't say no to everything. But if you need to say no, you can. It's a tough little twist there, because it just depends on your priorities, which was another thing that he talked about a lot. And he says, I think this is a little bit of a bigger concept, but he says that you should use your time to serve others. And I take that to mean like do something that is helpful and like will produce results not only for yourself but for others. I think that could be teaching, that could be um, sharing, that could be introducing, that could be mm, that could be just spending quality time. Like it could be having a conversation. It could be giving someone a smile. Like, literally, things you can do to serve others are often very accessible. And I think that should be more commonplace. It should be more commonplace. Yeah, because it's not that hard, especially if you already have it. But next, I have be incredibly and always grateful. That one I like a lot because I try to always come from gratitude and just being like, it's just a good spot to work from generally if you're, especially with relationships, obviously, but even in your own life and your own decisions. Oof, it's difficult sometimes for you to look at a problem or decenter a problem and look at all the grateful things even with that problem that you might have. Like, if I run out of spinach, I'd be like, well, at least I can get more spinach. At least um, I have a refrigerator. I, I don't know. Like, there's so many things that you have to really turn around and be grateful for, even in a place where it's very easy for you to not be grateful. I think those are the moments where gratitude is the most important. But I digress. Okay, the next chapter was The Timeless Secret of Lifelong Happiness. Sorry, I keep looking down. I'm looking at my notes. um, also, there's like a little glossary I made for you guys. So there are a lot of different. Oh, we'll get to that when I do the recap. Never mind. Timeless Secret of Lifelong Happiness. He reiterates in this chapter that you need to prioritize happiness. If you are not going to be happy with something, or uh, obviously it's a balance, like do what you will with this information, but if you're not going to be happy, don't do it. And he also talks about this point that I feel like is never talked about. He says, don't sacrifice happiness for achievement. Did you guys hear that one? That was a bar. Don't sacrifice happiness for achievement. Oh my gosh. Because at the end of the day, you still lost that happiness that you could have had. And yeah, you might have a paper or you might have a, I don't know, whatever it is that you're looking for. In the book, he says, oh, he has a really good quote in the book about this, actually. So the premise of the book, if you haven't seen this before, is this monk who sold his Ferrari, literally. But his name is Julian, and he was a big hotshot lawyer for a long, long time, and then he collapsed on the floor at one of his cases and was having like a seizure or a heart attack or something. And he changes his life and becomes a monk. Okay, so this was the quote that I underlined from the book that I feel like coincides with what I took away from my key point I took away from it. Because he says, or what I said was, um, he said prior, that happiness, to not use happiness or get rid of happiness in order to achieve something. And he says, sure, I had everything money could possibly buy, but I sold my soul for it. Some people don't believe in having a soul. Some people don't believe in anything. But to look back on your life and feel like all the money you got was not even worth it, that seems like sadness. Okay. Oh, and then they also gave us this awesome story of this ball. So this kid has this ball. I wish I had a ball to demonstrate. I guess I'll just use this. So he has this ball. And in the ball, or on the ball, there's this string. And if you pull it, you can like zoom forward in your life. The kid does not the kid does not pay very close attention to his life. Instead, he chooses to zoom through and zoom through and zoom through. Oh, I'm a kid. I don't feel like being a kid anymore. I'm going to become a teenager. Zoom. I'm going to become an adult. Zoom. I'm going to become a grandfather. Zoom. And he gets this ball from some lady in the woods. And he looks back on his life and his wife and his children and his grandchildren. And he's like, I didn't even experience this. I just zipped through life and I haven't stopped at all. I don't know anything about anything. And there are people who do this without a magic toy that just zip through their lives and they don't stop to smell the flowers. They're not even present. They're not even like seizing the day. I guess the point of the story was to not be that person. Even if you can make a shortcut, like happiness is part of the journey, or happiness is the journey, not just the destination. Oh, and then there's this wonderful story, guys. There's this wonderful story at the end of the chapter that talked about um, a Maharaj. Okay, many years ago in ancient India, it was Maharaj, wanted to build a great tribute to his wife as a sign of his deep love and affection for her. So he has his people go and build this massive, incredible structure for his wife. Guess what structure that is? It is the Taj Mahal, one of the wonders of the world. I'm going to give you guys a little image because this is a true story. This guy was like, I think my wife deserves something to commemorate us in our relationship and just her as a person. And this is it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm like trying to get a good picture for you guys. Taj Mahal. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not zooming in, but I will show it to you anywho. There you have it. The Taj Mahal. An idea. Oh, this was a recent article by Morgan Goldberg. Great. Okay, but my point is, or the point that he was making in this chapter was your best self, the things that you're going to produce that are the most meaningful are for others. It's such a good message and true. When people invent things for the general public, instant success. Look at Uber. It brings the luxury of a chauffeur to the masses. Look at Airbnb. Look at, I don't know, toilets. Like making something more, even the scooters that have been popular recently, making things that help people, it's the best way to succeed. Like, honestly. Not that this, I mean, this is a mausoleum, but I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay. Okay, guys. So I do want to record a video today, and I'm gonna start. So I won't be talking to the chat. Actually, I'm gonna put that in the chat that I'm not gonna be talking to the chat so that the chat isn't so confused if anybody else comes. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the music. Guys, I was messing around in like GarageBand or something. What was it called? I don't remember. But I made a song for background music so I don't have to use this all the time. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Kind of. Ish. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to go through all of these quotes that I took down from the book and a little bit of what I think and how I think it's useful. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Alta Core and today is story time Sunday on a Monday. Ooh, I always mess up the first one. Okay, again. I need to get an intro like down pat. Hello and welcome. I'm Alta Core and today we're talking about The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I just finished this book the other day and I let out an audible like, oh man, like, and it was really sad. It was kind of a sad moment. But this book is really good, which is why it was sad. But anywho, I can't wait to tell you guys about it. So let's get started. There are 7 key points. They each tell you basically about how to live your best life that's the most fulfilled and the most peaceful. So these things may not fully align with what is considered valuable in capitalist society. However, they are valuable to being a human person and a spiritual person. This isn't religious as much as it is introspective, and it gives you tools that you can start using today. So, the first point is to master your mind. The author tells you basically that mind control, we'll get to some of the quotes that I may loosely interpret, but mind control is control over your life and your future. He talks about following your purpose and how that will always, always, always bring you success. Even if it doesn't bring you great momentous success immediately, it will bring you success even in just your day to day. You're going to be happier than someone who has sacrificed happiness for this success. Practicing Kaizen. Okay, we're gonna dip into one of the definitions. If you don't know, Kaizen is the a word that means never-ending improvement. So if you are practicing Kaizen, you are always growing, you're always learning, you're always ready to be watered, you're always wanting to know more, you're always educating yourself, you're always trying to be better, competing with the you of yesterday. Number 4 is to live with discipline. This one goes back to number one, mastering your mind, because discipline is really hard. It's a practice. Like, you may be disciplined to do one activity or to do one thing one time, but to keep up that discipline every day, once it becomes habit, that'll be a lot easier to keep up. But discipline is tough, especially when you don't have any other people telling you that you need to do it. Like, I understand it's easy-ish to go into your job every day. There might be some days that you're like, I don't want to go. It's harder to go to the gym every day because no one is pushing you to go. Nobody is going to call your phone saying, "Hey, you're late. Where are you? You're fired." It's up to you. What do you want for your life? What do you want for your body? What do you want for your health? It's all completely on you. Nobody else is going to be more invested in that than you. So it is a good thing to have. Discipline and mind control go hand in hand. Respect your time is number five. Respect your time to me means prioritizing. I suppose it depends. Because I want to say prioritizing myself, but really, especially this year, I made it a point to. This was one of my like resolutions this year. I wanted to develop my relationships, and so I have been trying, and I think I've been doing okay for the most part. It's hard for me to reach out to people sometimes, and I've been trying to work on that, but it's easier for me to meet with people. So that I have definitely improved on a lot, and I've made a lot of progress. And so it's been really interesting to see how naturally like relationships grow from just seeing each other more often. And I don't know. So but also respecting your time is keeping a balance because you need to recharge, especially me. I'm a little bit of an introvert. So I'm actually a lot of an introvert. Um, but I can hide it really well. Uh, but yes, so that's respecting your time. Number six, selflessly serve others. So that one is basically what I was talking about um, earlier in stream, where you need to create something to help others in order to glean anything back. You're going to sow the seeds that you or reap the seeds. You're going to reap what you sow. Basically, you cannot expect fruit when you have not planted any. How silly. Um, and then seven is embrace the present. That one's self-explanatory. Embrace the present. Oh, and then there are all these great little illustrations that they attach to each point. That's from a that's from a story the book starts off with. The seven timeless virtues of enlightened living. Yeah. I'll let you guys read the book to figure that part out. But I would love to get to our quotes. Number one. Okay, these quotes all like hit me on the head like a ton of bricks. Quote number one was on page 30. Guys, how can you care for others if you cannot even care for yourself? How can you do good if you don't even feel good? Guys, that's a good point. And I think that has to do with mind and body. Like, if you are not taking care of your body, how can you care for others if you can't even care for yourself? How can you do good if you don't even feel good? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Having a good mindset and a healthy body make a world of a difference. Like, things will affect you differently. Things will, issues will be small, or at least bodily issues will feel smaller because you know you have a good base. Like, even emotional things. If you take care of your emotional well being and you become peaceful with yourself and you kind of accept yourself and realize that you are who you are, it is what it is. That's a great jumping off point from or to any kind of issue that might be thrown your way. Just like a sense of self, I guess, and knowing yourself well enough to facilitate your own emotions and be like, I could let that get to me, but I know better. Page 35. Investing in yourself is the best investment you will ever make. Self explanatory. Honestly, all of these quotes and all of the book is so, I was going to say coherent, but that's not what I meant. It's so, it reinforces itself. Because, of course, if you invest in yourself, that's going to the gym, that's eating healthy, that's drinking water, that's putting money into your retirement, that is making sure that you have clean clothes and a safe place to sleep. All things that will benefit you forever. Like, I can't, there's no other way to explain. I feel like that one may be self explanatory. All of these might be, but we'll see. Page 40. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. Who looks outside dreams, and who looks inside awakens. Oh my god. That was so good. Because, okay, to me, what that meant was people who are always, it's like social media versus, it's like social media being a creator versus being a consumer. Like, you can scroll on IG all day and say, oh, I want that life. That looks like so much fun. And you're just like sitting there doing nothing. Like, just go and get it. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. But, yeah. um, yeah. Like, wake up. Live your life, basically. 44. The face of your greatest enemy might be the face of my finest friend. That one is so much about perspective, and I also feel like, or I've been trying to let go of, actually I feel like I have let it go, but the concept that the way that I am experiencing someone is the way that they are, and giving people grace. Like, I have preconceived notions too. I have preferences. I have things going on in my life that might blur how I'm looking at things. So I feel like it's really important to give people grace in that, and to an extent, obviously don't let somebody like emotionally abuse you, or like, I don't know, like, to an extent, give people grace. If you are being harmed, or like you continually are in bad situations with someone, maybe stop giving them so much grace, actually. Um, but in general, people, and I always say this to people, like, people make mistakes. There's nobody that's 100% good or 100% bad. And I've caught many a person saying, I hate people that do this. I hate people that do that. And I'm like, no, you don't actually hate the person. You hate the action that they've done. I'm like, oh yeah, because that's a lot to say. It's a lot to put on someone. I don't personally, I don't like hearing that because I'm like, you don't hate them. You don't even know them. You hate that they cut you off in the road. That's reasonable. But you know nothing about them. They might be like rushing someone to the hospital right now. Like, give them a little grace, but not like If they crash into you and they're drunk driving, that's a different situation. Like, just take all this into consideration. Um, Page 48 said things are always created twice. First in the workshop of the mind, and then only then in reality. Right? Right? If you don't think about it, you're never going to bring about it. If you never think, oh, I wonder if I could make this chocolate cake myself instead of buying one every week. Okay, I don't know who would do that. But I'm just saying, like, if you never think to change something, it will never change. If you never think to create something, you'll never create it. And it can be difficult to think something you've never thought of before. It can be difficult to create something that's never been created. But look around. The technology we have, the art we have, the access we have to other people's ideas, books, guys. You can get inspired. But yeah. Okay. Page 58 said, stop being so practical. I love that. No explanation needed. But I will give you a little bit. So I consider that one because I am trying to figure out different, mm, like marketing techniques. And I want my marketing techniques to be impractical. I just feel like that really spoke to me because I want to stop being so practical. Not only in marketing, but just in life. Like, don't worry about everybody. Worry about yourself. I mean, you can't worry about everybody. I don't know. All of these have little caveats. But you can do what's best for yourself. And sometimes that is what's best for everybody. If you don't want to go to the Halloween party, maybe you're going to be a bummer when you get there. Unless you worry about yourself first, you're not going to want to, I don't know, just everything in time, everything in turn. Oh, this one is really good too. All of them are really good. Page 59 said, saying you don't have time to improve your thoughts and your life is like saying you don't have time to stop for gas because you're too busy driving. Eventually, it'll catch up to you, and you'll wonder, oh my gosh, how did I get into this predicament? I'm stuck in the middle of the road. Well, you didn't take care of business beforehand. Um, on page 73, he who serves the most reaps the most emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. We talked about this one already. I'm going to let that sink. 85. Never set a goal without attaching a timeline to it. That one is so true. If without a timeline, it's just like a dream. Without a plan, it's just an idea. Like, you need some sort of structure, especially for things that you're trying to make happen on your own or in your own time. If you don't give yourself a timeline or a deadline, it can easily go on the back burner. There will always be things that are coming towards you that people need your attention for. And if you're always giving your attention and then never, you won't have enough for yourself. At some point, you're gonna be pooped. There's my little blade. Sorry. um, what else? Oh, 88. Okay. This says the installation is generally complete in about 21 days, the time it takes to create a new neural pathway. This is about habit forming, and basically, if you do something for 21 days, you will start to develop a habit out of it. Getting to that 21-day mark, though, will take discipline and control of your mind, as we talked about. But once you're there, you're in a good spot. Okay, 89 says, enjoy the process. that's where the happiness is. And if you're not happy or during the process, you might not be happy when you get there. That's like, it's pretty well known, I feel like already. But if you are not happy during the process, if you do not enjoy the ride, it's going to be really tough to get there and may not be worth it. Because have you ever been there before? You don't know what it's like. But if you like what you're doing, it just makes more sense. Just makes more sense to keep doing it regardless of the destination that you think you're going to get. 91 said, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you is nothing compared to what lies within you." Love that. Love that. All of the power that you need in your life is already in your head. It's already in your heart. You have access to it 24/7, and you can choose to use it or not. Page 100 said, "Do the things you fear." That one's tough. I definitely do not do that one all the time. Very rarely. I mean, kind of. A little bit sometimes. Ugh. But yeah. It also takes identifying what it is that you fear. Because, and if it is fear, because people will stop themselves from progressing and from trying new things for fear of an outcome that may not even happen. But it is also different to learn from others' mistakes and make an educated decision, which I wouldn't consider fear. Um, I'm gonna have a little bit of water. Cool. Okay. 110. As you care for the body, so you care for the mind. As you prepare the body, so you prepare your mind. As you train your body, so you train your mind. This like mind body mashup is a recurring theme, as you may have noticed. Also, I got water on me. Like your body and your body is your temple. Ooh, 115 said knowledge is only potential power. Guys, if you know it's cold and raining outside and you wear shorts and a t-shirt, can't say you didn't know if you get sick. Like, everybody knows you could just put a little jacket on, protect yourself. Basically, use your knowledge. Ugh, this one, but it also speaks to, okay, so when I read this quote, I thought about actually something similar, like all the times I've gotten sick and I really didn't have to. Like, I know to take vitamin C, apple cider vinegar, do a salt water rinse. Did I? Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I forget to, but also sometimes I just don't feel like it. But it's like, do you feel like being sick then? Do you feel like having a sore throat? So it's only potential power. Up to you to use it or not. 120 said the problem is that most people just think enough to survive. What I'm speaking about is ri- with this ritual is thinking enough to thrive. I have to look up the ritual because I do not remember what it was. I think it was like meditation or something. 120. Personal reflection, even better. 30 minutes a day. Oh, taking the time to get to know yourself, you will connect to a dimension of your being that you never knew you had. It's practical, yes, 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 yes. Silent contemplation, so basically meditation, can help you understand yourself. There are things I understand about myself now that I did not understand about myself last year that I now can act in accordance with. Like, I'm not wondering, how come this is always happening to me? I just know why it's always happening to me, and I can either avoid it or deal with it as it comes. Number or 121 said, "Stop making excuses and just do it. Just do it." That says what it needs to say. You get it. Just do it. Stop making excuses. 122, just reading from the book, guys. 122 said, "How could I ever hope to improve myself in my life if I hadn't even taken the time to figure out what I was supposed to improve?" Oh, that is a heavy hitter. Because if I look at my life, I might think, what do I need to improve? I definitely need to improve my fitness. I definitely need to improve my sleep schedule and habits. Oh my gosh. And I need to improve. I'll just give you guys two for right now, actually. We can delve into some other stuff later. But yeah, like two simple things that I can probably easily fix, that every time it comes a time to do that, I'm like, oh no, one more hour. And you're seeing the remnants of that. Yeah, it pervades into other parts of your lives. 125. Happiness comes through good judgment comes through experience, and experience comes through bad judgment. 129 says, "Work on your gratitude list." That's a great one. I really need to. I think for me, what I do is just try to be grateful for things when I'm feeling gratitude, but I should make it into a regular practice. I remember when I was younger, my mom would have me and my brother list things that we were grateful for all the time. Like anytime we would complain about anything, she would be like, "Tell me 10 things you're grateful for right now." And we'd be like, I'm grateful that I have a brother. I'm grateful that I am not hungry and I have food. I'm grateful that I have clean clothes. I have my mom healthy. I'm grateful I have a place to live. Grateful. Da, 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 da. Anyway, that was the exercise. I did 5 for now. But it's a good practice to have. It's a perspective changer because not everybody has all those things, even the few I just named. Um, Sow a thought, you reap an action. This is page 133. Sow a thought, you reap an action. Reap an action, you sow a habit. Sow a habit, you reap a character. Sow a character, you reap your destiny. So that one is, guys, I'm like getting sick. That one is really nice because it starts small. You reap a destiny, but it started as just a thought. I love that concept. I love it because anybody can do it. From the guy on the corner to the president. Anybody can make whatever they want to make happen if you're diligent. Number or page 139 said, "Failure is not having the courage to try. Nothing more and nothing less." Agree wholeheartedly. If you didn't try, then how could you succeed? 148. Truly enlightened people never seek to be like others. Rather, they seek to be superior to their former selves. This is an important one because you'll often find that people compete with other people instead of, oof, and that opens the door to comparison and just other issues that really didn't need to be at all, because they're not you. You're not them. What they do with their life is in line with what they want, and what you do with your life is in line with what you want. So comparison doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, silly. You have your own life. What can you improve in within that? I have my own life. What can I improve within that? And it just will be disappointing to try and compare yourself to other people. What's next? 150. Self control is really nothing more than mind control. Oof. Self control is really nothing more than mind control. How could that not be true? Controlling yourself is controlling your mind, controlling your emotions, controlling your responses, controlling your controlling yourself. Like, if you can wake up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, go to work, come back, work on your dreams, go to sleep on time, honestly, kudos to you because I don't know. Wow, like you're adulting on 100%. But, but it's really just controlling your mind, putting your mind to something, and even within that, if you have goals that you want to attain, visualize them. I hope we get to a quote with that. Because if you visualize your goals, it is so much easier for you to be like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed, but I do want to look hot. And then that gives you the boost you need to go out and make it happen. Okay, page 155. Most people don't use their willpower. They blame everyone and everything except themselves for this apparent weakness. Oh, this one also has to do with the last quote as well. Because it is willpower. Controlling yourself. Well, so the self-control is really nothing more than mind control, and the willpower points, they are in line with each other, but the willpower one also, actually, and even the truly enlightened people never seek to be like others, rather they seek to be superior to their former selves. They all are saying comparison, well, even not comparison to others, and the outward search hmm, for excuses. That goes back to the other one. Stop making excuses, just do it. Yeah. So the book really reiterates the same, at least it's consistent. It reiterates the same like ideas in multiple forms, in multiple categories, but they're saying the same thing. Use your will. Make your life what you want to make it. Do not, if you are waiting for other people, if you're comparing to other people, if you are blaming other people for your life, bro, you've been at the wheel this whole time. Just do it. I don't know. Um, on page 182, they said, guard your time well. That goes into using your time for what you think is valuable. And it doesn't have to be necessarily valuable objectively, it has to be valuable to you. If you have a hike coming up that you've really been looking forward to, take it. It doesn't matter what anybody else says about it. might want to have somebody there with you just in case because it is the woods. But, you know, do things that you enjoy that make your life good and that make you happy. Ooh, this one is a really good one. I want you guys to like hear me when I say this because I am trying to stop doing this. I It's very easy for me. Okay, I'll tell you what the quote is first. On page 163, they say, "Stop living your life in compartments and understand once and for all that all you do forms one indivisible whole." I'm going to reread that for you guys. Stop living your life in compartments and understand. Wait, how do I keep messing up? Stop living your life in compartments and understand once and for all that all you do forms one indivisible whole. That's you, and it's your life. And really, I've struggled with this mostly. It's so funny because um, I have been working on my relationships this year, but I also am pretty private, and I don't feel the need to tell everyone things going on in my life, even though I found out actually people want to know, which is uh, new to me. But um, I have kind of felt like it's akin to living in compartments sometimes, just because I don't know. I guess I grew up very private, and then I have since tried to become more open, and it's been an interesting change. Yeah, but even aside from that, like day to day, I can't have a whole cake or a whole pizza and then expect gains in the gym, you know? like it's no, oh well, I work out so that I can do this other thing that I know I shouldn't be doing. Doesn't make sense. Your life is not cut up like that. You are one person that and all your everything you do, everything you changes something else. It's all connected. Okay. 165 had time management. In regards to time management, it was a holistic system that could make areas of my life more balanced and fulfilling. Every area of your life. Yeah, every area of your life can be improved by time management. It can be difficult to manage your time, especially when you are reliant on someone else for anything, really. So maybe not like a kid. But as an adult, you should be able to manage your time. It will literally make life so much easier, and you'll somehow have more time when you manage it. It's really cool. Like everyone has the same 24 hours. It's the great equalizer. But what you do with those 24 hours makes the difference between someone who is productive and someone who is skirting by. Ooh, develop a deathbed mentality. Like, if I were to die today, what would I want to do? How would I treat people? How would I treat, would I give my mom a call? Things like that. A deathbed mentality will actually improve your life and possibly your mood, though it seems a little morbid, but it has a good effect. Um, 169. Act as if failure is impossible and your success will be assured. Love that. Because this goes back to working backwards instead of just considering what you want. Sorry. Like working from the goal and then, okay, what steps can I take to get to that goal? And it's like if you knew that after, I saw this post earlier, if you knew that after 30 failures you would succeed, how quickly would you want to get through those 30 failures? Like, just do it. Just do it. Oh my gosh. Like, Nike, just do it. This is not sponsored content. On page 171, it says the only thing you can take with you at the end of your life is your conscience. Listen to your conscience. Let it guide you. Yeah, you don't want that one thing haunting you from back 30 years ago. Listen to your conscience. 174. The quality of your life will come down to the quality of your contributions. Says the same thing as earlier when they're talking about how your your importance and your debt to society, or whatever you consider it, will align with helping others. Ooh. 176 said shackles of self. It is all about losing your self-consciousness and starting to focus on a higher purpose. Sorry, my handwriting looks like chicken scratch here. Never put off happiness for the sake of achievement. We talked about that one. What is the point of climbing the steps of success if you have missed the first steps of your own kids? Ugh. This one doesn't apply to me yet, but he was talking about living your children's childhood. Like, when you have a child, you want to be there. You want to experience their childhood with them. And I've never heard anyone put it like that, but I hope to one day be able to do that. Like, he was recalling his days as a hotshot lawyer. I keep saying hotshot. Oh, it's getting dark out. His days as a hotshot lawyer, and he was like, "Yeah, I did not see my kids grow up, and even the kid with the string, that one, like you miss so much." This is what I was saying. Some people do this even without magic. You can miss so much in so little time from just not paying attention and paying attention to things that don't make sense or that seem important but really are not. It's a shame. He says on 187, "Sure, I had everything money could buy, but I sold my soul for it." You don't want to be that guy. 196, he says, "Do not be denied your destiny, for what lies behind you and what lies in front of you matters little when compared to what lies within you." I know he said that one before, but it's such a good quote. I would use it twice in my book. Anyway, that is the Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, a fable about fulfilling your dreams and reaching your destiny. Do not be denied your destiny. I love that. I love that. I underlined that like so many times. Guys, I have so... Okay, it didn't seem like that much, but I do have a lot of like notes in here. Anyway, so for my next book, it's either between Read People Like a Book, which I'm already like halfway, well, maybe a quarter of the way through. The Courage to Be Disliked, which I'm halfway through, but it's really good. I would definitely restart it with you guys. And slash or the 12 Rules for Life. So I'm going to put a poll out on Instagram to get votes and see which one I should read next. And of course, if you guys have any options or you have any suggestions, I'm dying to hear them. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Again, I am Alta Core. If you like this video, please comment, subscribe, and like. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Okay. Now that I got that done, it's time to play with clay. I made this last week in my class. I mean, not my class. I made this last week in my... Oh. I made it last week. Oh, I should change my thingamabobber. Uh, 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 uh. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Let's get started. Okay, so I have this pot that I made. Un momento. I made this actually. Hey, the Gab 98. Nothing much. What's up with you? How are ya? Oh my gosh, it's getting so like crumbly. Oh, okay. I want to add a handle on it today. I made this stressed. Why? Can I help? Work things. I'll try. We're doing some art, so art is pretty relaxing, usually. Oh my gosh. I need a spray bottle, and I'm excited. You're stressed with art? What do you mean? How is this possible? Oh, you don't know how to draw might be a stretch. High expectations, I understand completely. Eesh. This clay. This clay is so fun. Okay, what is it that you have to draw? My hands are messy already. Okay, I'm gonna grab that spray bottle. I'll be right back. You know what they say, if you draw, you can paint. Well, they don't say it backwards, though. I don't know how to help you, man. I'm so sorry. But also, I believe in you. Oh my gosh. What is it that you have to draw, though? Or what if you, like, work backwards and paint it and then you outline it? I don't know. Just spitballing here. Okay, I don't know how to make this thing. I'm gonna try and make, like, okay, so I was throwing it on the wheel. Draw basics. You could do it. Basics of, like, anatomy? Or basics like a still life. Boring? The basics are great. And they improve your overall. This is lopsided. You know what? It's just gonna be a unique clay piece, and it is what it is. It is what it is. How do I make a handle? I want to make one of those like cutesy handles. This is probably too much clay, even. But whatever. I'm like, where do I spray this water that it won't touch anything electronic? Huh? Is that what that handle is called? I don't have any. I have an orchid. Kind of. uh, Oh, rose. I was like, what rose? I today is not a wine day, and I kind of want to be like lucid. I wanna finish this today because I want to put it in the kiln to not tomorrow, but I want to put it in the kiln soon. Oh my gosh, are you having some rosé today? Yeah, there's no way to like. I guess if you could do the accent on it, but I don't know where the accent is. I do not know how to use technology. Keyboard, LOL, not for me. Rosé. Yeah, I will on Thursday, but I actually got rid of it. I didn't like it that much anymore. I'm gonna have to get a new something for um you remember, but no whiskey. I'm gonna do only wines for Thirsty Thursday. Wines and dines. JK, I don't have any clay tools. I'm gonna use that knife I was playing with. Guys. Okay, is this big enough to be a handle? No. Maybe I'll use this one. This is handle thickness. Is it? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a ceramicist, guys. I'm like just playing around. Literally. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna smooth it out and just try my best. This is really an experiment. A bunch of the art teachers got together and just had like a wheel throwing day, and that's what this is coming from. Am I a ceramicist? No. But I did this this was my first time using like a wheel. I actually did pretty good considering, even though it's definitely messed up all over. But considering it was my first time, not bad. Also, it was like thrown off of the wheel a little bit from the spin. So I did pretty good, and I had to fix it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and also it was really good to get, or it was really difficult. Already there. Yep. I do get my hands dirty with paint as well, but it's a little different. At least I know how to get it off and I can just wash them in the sink. That's why I'm like, I need to finish this in one sitting because it is not going to be an everyday. It's not going to be an everyday um, pursuance. What am I saying? An everyday project. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I want to do a cute handle though. Oh, I need slip. And I need some kind of scratching tool. I guess I'll use this pen. And what am I going to put the slip in? Should I put the slip on the table? No. I don't have any trays. Ooh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to do like the handle like this. And it'll be so cute. But I need the slip. Okay, so slip is like when you mix a little bit of the clay with the water and it gets all nice and muddy. I'm just going to make some on the... Oh, I can do it here. Ooh, I could do it like inside. Let me see what that would look like. My nails are too long for this. Okay. Oh. I could do something like this. This could be cute. And unique. Okay, it's definitely unique. I know that much. So what I'm doing now I should really shape this more if I want it to be all pretty. Okay, I'm getting rid of that little bit as well. So I want to do a handle that's like a little half heart handle. That'll be really cute. And then I'll show you guys after I get everything fired. So I'm scoring it, which basically means cutting into it. And then I will add a little bit of slip, and then I'll add a little bit of, I'll add the handle on. The handle is a little less dry than the clay, but it should be fine. Or than the pot, I mean. It'll be fine. Squish that in. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of make it happen. Just gonna make it happen. Because it is not trying to happen as much as I want it to. As much as I hoped. Making it happen seems to be the best bet. Smooth that. Oh my gosh! Oh gosh, this might not work. I really hope it does work. Because I don't want my first wheel throwing thing to burst in the kiln. Or break before I even put it in the kiln. That would suck. Okay, so it looks like this right now. Maybe I can put a spout on the other end and it'll be like a little pitcher. Like a little milk pitcher or something. Ugh. Anyway, I'm fine. I'll survive. This is getting cute! Also, this part, the handle, makes it not as lopsided, so that's good. It's good. Good, 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 good. In case you're wondering how that's going, how that's looking, yeah, as you'd expect. I really hope that this works. I don't know what else to say. Eesh. I'm not sure if I have enough, if that cut is deep enough, but we will find out shortly. Okay. It's drying up so fast. Shh. Okay, I got this last week and I definitely should have done this last week. Did I though? I think you know. But it's working out, I want to say pretty well. Ugh, I don't have any tools though. I didn't even think of that part. Like, do I even have a pencil? I have a Sharpie, which I will make work. I want to smooth it out. So the steps for clay are, if you're attaching something, are um, score, slip, and weld. So scoring was the like knife cutting thing that I did. The slip is when you add a little water. Slip is really water with a little bit of clay, but either way. And then this is the welding part where you make a piece that looks like two pieces into a piece that looks like one. So it's cohesive. All goes together. And that should attach it. That should do it. Will it do it? We'll find out next time. But should do it. I won't be able to show you guys again for a couple of weeks because it needs to dry, and then it will, oh my gosh, like, I don't really consider myself to have long nails right now, but these, they keep catching. They keep catching on everything. Oh my gosh. Not my favorite. What color should I make it? This is cute! I really hope the handle stays. Maybe I should thicken it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I really hope this works. I feel like how the kids feel when I have them making clay. Making clay pots and such. Or that's how I imagine they feel, I guess. Because I just want this to work, at least. But actually, I don't think they worry about that as much. They really worry about how it looks more so than if it will stick together and be functional. And they love adding handles. I definitely also got the urge, but they don't, not all the grades at least, know how to do the slip. So, unfortunately, sometimes they can't add handles. Or they add handles without asking me, and then they're like, dude, where is the handle? It died. It fell off. It fell off, man. So sorry about that. Okay, this is cute. What do you think? Hmm. I want to smooth the rest of the piece as well. And I did the bottom on the wheel. Really cool. Okay. Oh my gosh. Just even moving it around is like, whoa, you're messing up. Okay. Sorry. Never have I been so frustrated with having nails. Yet here I am. Mhm. 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 Oh my gosh. It's not gonna break. I'm fixing it. And then I'll put it in my mug collection. Ooh, I should add something cool on it. I should add something cool on it. Hmm. Maybe height. Height would actually be something really cool to add to it. Yeah. I'm gonna try my best. Oof. I'm gonna try my best. I don't know if I can add height after it's been taken off the wheel. I guess I can really add whatever I want. It's not, it hasn't been in the kiln, but I do wonder. Oh my gosh. I cut the side of it into like a little sliver. It's fine, it's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have like the extended release um, spray bottle, and I forgot about that for a second. After I spray it, it keeps going basically, and I did not want it to keep going on my thingamabobber. So that's that. This clay could be a little slipperier. If I get the clay to the point of like acting like slip, then I won't have to scratch it as much. I'm gonna try. But then, okay. So with clay, you have to be careful of like having. Oh gosh, what is it called? Sorry, I'm like focusing on two things right now. You have to be aware of it. Oh, not having bubbles, which is why you slip and score it before you add anything. Bubbles, and if it's too thin. It's funny because I never really get a chance to play with clay at school unless I'm making like an extra piece for one of the kids. Wish you guys could see. Let me try to make that happen. So this looks like it's not even that far off of the camera. Hmm. I'm gonna lift this up. Take this out. There we go. Put that back. Hmm. Oh, it is zoomed out. Okay. Let's try. I can hold it, I guess. But I actually can't because I'm building it. Oof. Anyway, how are you guys? Have you guys ever made clay stuff in school or out? Well, it is dead quiet. I'm gonna actually turn the music up a little bit. There's literally clay everywhere. This is crazy. Ugh. Slash a lot bit, apparently. Okay, so it'll be fine. We have some music, we have some clay, hand building. This is starting to get into mug height. I like, I like. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Hmm. I feel like I can't feel the thickness of this as much as I did feel it on the wheel. I know it's definitely not even, but I think is the edge is misleading. It's also very odd the to build around the words to build around the handle after I already put the handle on. I wish I had built it up first and then put the handle on, but it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Oof. I'm just gonna have to be careful around it. LOL. Never mind. I mean, not never mind. I'm just not being that careful as I should be. Hmm. It'll be fine, she says again, wondering if that's true. Mm. I need the good, like, slippy clay. I'm trying to figure out a way to make this look like it um, makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's it. I know what I need to do. I need to score it. 10 out of 10. That was a joke. Get it. Okay. Oh, wow. That man can sing. Mm. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so it's definitely mug height right now. And I want to just. I wish I had done this on the wheel, honestly. But it's definitely mug height. Look at that. I'm going to do a nice little design on the top to make it more even. Not even, just make it look more cohesive. Hmm. It reminds me of the Washington Monument because it was clearly built in separate pieces. Well, maybe it's clear to me. I hope it's not too clear to others. It's like, whoa, you clearly messed up right here. That would suck. I'm getting a good layer of clay on my hands. Not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, just smooth on out. Mm. She's looking pretty cute. Oh my gosh, dude. Hmm. Hmm. I'm getting pretty proud of this. It was too short initially for me, but this is a lot better. I should have added the thingamabobber later, but it is what it is at this point. I do want to even the top. There we go. Ah. Keep going, keep cutting. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I have is this. Oh my gosh. I used the blade to cut some pieces off and it is not looking so hot. That's what I have. What am I gonna add to snazz it up? I want to add like maybe a flower or something. Or I could make another like hand built something here. I think I will. Eh, the clay is so dusty. I keep wanting it to be perfect and knowing that it will not be. Which sucks, but so is life. Okay. I do like when mugs have a little design on them. Ooh, I'm gonna do a wavy design. That'll also help make sense of the top. So I'll go. Oh my gosh. In and out. And in and out. Come on now. And okay. I'm actually so nervous. But it looks kind of good. It looks a lot better, at least. And oh, oh shoot. This needs to go in and then out. Okay, so like double time it. And out. Oh, I messed up. I like literally just built this up just to make it, just to cut it down again. That sucks. Alas. Actually caught a bubble, so works out. Works out a little bit. Mm, okay. gosh. I'm wondering, like, what it'll be like to drink out of this mug. Hmm. I think. Hmm. 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 Oh my gosh. Come on, man. It's gonna be a Charlie Brown squiggly line cup for the holidays. I mean, not the holidays, for Halloween. For the Halloween. Hmm. This looks so funny. I'm gonna carve some designs in it and call it, instead of building more designs on it. Or, I don't know. Should I? I can. I could. I'm trying to think about what will look good with it. Hmm. Hmm. Not sure. My hands are so chalky. My nails look crazy. I was gonna do my nails before this, and I'm really glad I didn't. Okay, so I'm actually going to. I want to add. I'm gonna do a heart cup. In fact, oh yeah, that fits the um It fits the handle too. To have the heart theme. Ugh, I could kind of go for a coffee right now. Oh, I have coffee. This is gonna be so cute. Hmm. Okay. So precarious. I don't want to break it. My gosh. I don't want to mess up either. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay. Mm. Oh my god. Okay. Thankfully, that smush just fixed everything. I'm doing a cute little heart that you can't see over there. Let me draw them in first, maybe. It's very cute. Oh, that heart's ugly. Let's try again. Okay, I'm doing a heart pattern. And it's coming out pretty swell. I'm gonna make some cute little hearts to add too. This will be cute. Mm. Hmm. After I finish this clay piece, I'm gonna call it a night. Gotta hit the gym. Mm-hmm. Put my clay fingers on all the equipment. Cute. guys. This has been such a quiet stream. Oh, it's not on my schedule. I keep being like, why is no one here? Not discounting you, but I guess people have come. Actually, I'll do a little bit more. I'm gonna make all shapes and sizes. Okay. Not all shapes, all hearts. Ones with different sizes. I think I'm gonna do 3. Maybe more. We'll see. Mm, okay. These are cute. Oof. Mm, I'm thinking of making a pointier one, but I also like the purely hand built look of it. I'm not sure yet. Because I'd have to use the knife to make it pointy. Mm. Okay, there we go. It's like, this does not look like a heart. It looked like one of those spinny things. Hmm. These are the hearts I have so far. Plus this little baby one. I know I said I was going to just make 3, but... Oh, let me see. Because where will I put them? I think the biggest one should go in the front. And then I'll do the other ones on the sides. Or I could go biggest, middle, smallest. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so the first one will go here. Need to score it. Score 10 out of 10. Never gets old. Oh, it does it. Shh, don't tell me if it does. Mm. Oof. A little for here. Squish it together. Ooh, okay. The heart got a lot bigger. Oh my gosh. Because I had to squish it. Hey, son of your boss. Hi, I mean, I was trying to read your comment instead of responding. Hello. So far, I have this um mug question mark. I made these little hearts to add on to it. I've added one so far. Oh, I can make it a Valentine's Day mug. I don't know. I was just doing a heart theme, but I just had that idea, and then I can make these into those little um those, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe those little thingy-bobbers, the like candies that have the cute little messages on them. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be cute. Oof. Okay. Yeah, if I'm doing that, I have to make this a little bit more curvy. More curved. One down. Let's see. Ooh, it's cute. A Valentine's Day mug. Oh my gosh. Okay. Continuing. Gotta score it. Gotta score it. Ooh, I should make a set. That would be cute. A set of Valentine's Day mugs for someone. Ooh, I did not score this part. Okay. But that makes it a little bit more like... Maybe I should only do 2 hearts? No, no, no. I should do as many hearts as I can fit, actually, since it has a theme now. Put this one over here. Add a little water. I need to score more. It's better. They're also growing in size as I squish them, and I'm realizing the small ones are actually not that small. They're kind of medium or larger, possibly. Yeah, because then the large one I did also got a lot bigger. Cute! This is turning out cute! This is turning out cute, is what I meant to say. I'm not really a ceramicist, so this is exciting. I'm excited to do after it dries, and then I'll put it in the kiln. But when I'm glazing it, oof, that'll be adorable. And then I'll bring it back home to show you guys. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like a big staple in my collection. I already have a Valentine's ish mug, but it's not as Valentine's as this. What are those things called? It's actually bothering me. Those little heart things, and it's like, you're mine. Be great. Ugh. It's like the candy hearts. I thought they had a name. Maybe they don't, and I'm not crazy. That would be great. That would be great news. But I'm not sure. Could go either way. Okay. This is just turning out a lot better than I expected, also. So, either way is fine with me. Oof. Little water. I really need to clean this workstation up afterwards really well. Really well. It's kind of crazy to think I just did this. Like, it was like half the size, no handle. Like, I don't even know how long ago. Not that long. Not even that long ago. Mm-hmm. Okay. So cute, honestly. Ah, this is cute! But it's gonna be a heavy mug. It is going to be a heavy mug. Maybe I should, like, reinforce. Mm. Oof, it breaks off, it breaks off. You know? No, actually, I don't want it to break off. I should do something to prevent that. But what do I do? I'm gonna ask my mentor. She's a ceramicist. She'll know what to do. Hmm. I could also. I have an idea of what to do. Ugh, am I gonna finish this today, though? I don't know. Ah. Anyway, how was your day? How's it going? Sorry, I was just like talking to myself for a good 10 minutes straight, at least. How are y'all? Uh, Actually, I'm gonna do someone. I want to have like a tiny cute heart on there somewhere. But, oh! Great, 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 great. Love that. Just get the rug all over you. My favorite. Oh my gosh, okay. Just lurking. That's fine. Mm, I have this small one, but I know as soon as I squish it, it's gonna be like. So, I'm gonna try to make an even smaller one. So tiny. Okay, this one should work. This one is working. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. This'll do. But show. Mm, it'll do. Mm, yeah, it'll do. It'll do. Unless it'll not do. No, it's fine. Okay. I'll just push the other side. Cute. Oh, yeah. So I'm thinking about the balance of the cup. I don't want it to be too heavy on one side. And I already put this big heart on this side. And then I have this one in the front, so I'm gonna need like a collection of small ones in order to make it not so imbalanced. Which I'm already starting. I think I'll try to make one more, or maybe a little bit bigger. And then I'll attach them and it'll be a-okay. Eh. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. So cute little heart here. Oh, I never sent that. Whoa, what was that? I never sent that message to the group, to the chat. Wow. Definitely thought I did. Just it's just about the recording, but it's fine. Okay. Keeps trying to hide. Let's see. Yeah, leave that alone. Um, cut, cut, cut. Mm-hmm. This. Oh no. Oh no. I accidentally almost broke this heart a little bit, and I was like, should I make that part of the design? And I was like, no, this is a Valentine's Day mug, so that would defeat the purpose. Mm-mm-mm. No, you should not. I'm definitely going to reinforce this handle. It's so thin, considering the weight it has to bear. I don't know if that matters or not, but I'm just going to do it just in case. I assume it would. Seems like it should. Okay. Mm. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like focusing so hard right now. I'm like in the zone. In the zone, I don't want to mess up. Update. So far, I have this going on this side, the heart handle, which is so cute, and then this going on this side. It is a constant battle to keep the balance, but I think I'm gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna add the two other hearts to the other side still. I might take the handle off. Maybe not. Yeah, let's say. Which reminds me. Odd. Odd, 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 odd. It's so chill in here today. Maybe I should stream on Mondays more often. Nah. I'll keep my schedule. Or I could add Mondays to the schedule. But this Monday was unique. Okay, I think I'm gonna add this line also to the handle as reinforcement. Um, and decoration afterwards. After I add these last couple hearts. Okay. And over here. And squish. And squish, 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 squish. Mm. Okay, dude. Squish, squish, squish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Mushing them on and then shaping them is is like annoying because I've shaped it already. Okay. It's getting there. It's getting there. Getting there. Mm. Okay, let's try this. Nope. Okay, cool. Got it. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Hmm. Okay. Last one. Mhm. 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 Come on. Okay, I've added all of the hearts. They're very cutesy. I'm gonna try and add the second part of the handle now because this is gonna be a heavy mug. Uh, so, how do I want to do this? I think I'll put the small part on the outside and then start it like here. I'm wondering how the slip is gonna work. Anywho, gonna put the rest of the clay away just in case. In case I use it for another something, which I most likely will. Okay. Focus, lock in. Wow. My fingers are so crummy. But as the clay starts to dry, I can add more things and be more creative. Okay. So I'm gonna start adding the handle's extra piece. Let's scoot you over. Okay. Adding the handle's extra piece. This will take no time. I'm just gonna smooth it out how I want it to look. It's getting a little dry, honestly. Mm. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay, this is a cute decoration. I'm excited. I need to score it all the way down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Come on. The release is the release. Okay. Now I scrape the handle. Okay, how do I grab this? Here we go. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Dude, come on. Are you kidding me right now? Don't do that. Don't be like that. Mm, come on. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Doing this without any clay tools is really trying. Maybe trying. Need like a pencil pen work. Mm-hmm. Et voilà. It's starting to look pretty good. Come on. Hi! Oh my gosh, this was a little surprise stream-ish. I think I said something about it yesterday. Good to see you, SSJ. This is what I'm making. It's like a Valentine's Day mug. I can't remember what these are called, but they're the little candy things you get that are like, you're sweet, right? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm almost done, I think. It's kind of hard to get into the cup now, but I will try my best. I'm reinforcing the handle because I made the cup so much heavier than I expected, but it should be fine. How was your day? Oh my gosh. No. How you faring? Okay. No. Okay, the pen is a game changer. Because I can actually weld it. Should be fine. Day is good. That's good to hear. Yeah. Um. Oh, dog sitting? What kind of dog? That is a good day. I wish I had a dog. Often. But that would not be smart. for me at this time. I'm good. Oh, Pitbull? Oh my gosh. A baby or like, are they like, how old are they? I'm good. I have been chilling today mostly. Chillaxing, maxing all cool. I have not shot any b-ball today outside of the school. However, it's been a chill day. I'm trying to go to the gym after this, and then I will KO. It's another day. I've been trying to go to the gym a lot more often, but I've been failing. So I'm trying to get back onto it. Oh my gosh. She's one. She's just a baby. Oh my god, so cute. Mm, that's adorable. I'm a big dog lover. Ugh. One day, I really want to get. I didn't do it because my mic wasn't working. I did it today actually instead. This stream. So you kind of didn't miss it in a way. But yeah, my mic wasn't working. I kept trying to redo it, but um, it was like, no, you can't. So I had to figure that out, and I have, thankfully. So I already had to switch my headset so many times. It was like, I do not want to have to go back to Micro Center and be like, excuse me. The guy highly recommended these headphones, so I was like, okay, I'm trusting you. Yeah, it would have been a bummer. This is cute. Mm, are you sitting her for long or like just today? I almost did like a house sitting thing one year. It was like you can go on vacation places as long as you watch their dogs, and it's like free to stay in their homes. But I did end up doing it. I don't know. I never had a dog of my own, but I really like dogs. I should try doing it again. That would actually work out because I do want to travel more. Mm, mm. I finished the last book I was reading, actually. And so I'm deciding the next book. It's either going to be Read People Like a Book, The Courage to Be Disliked, or 12 Rules for Life. Do you have any preference? Oh, yeah, that's sweet. That's also really nice. I only dog sat for my friends a couple times, and dogs are high maintenance. Well, I guess it depends on the dog, but not really, because they're like, I need you to walk me like now. Which isn't that much to ask, I guess. They're so cute. Mm, I'm just about done. No, I'm not. These are so cute. Okay, gonna do these last ones, and then I need to let it dry. Mm. pulled, so I added this since September. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's like quite a run. Yeah. Wow. You must be really responsible because that's a lot. That would be a lot for me. Like, do you have dogs yourself? Might make it a little easier if you already have the habits. Oh, wow. You're good. Okay. The options are Read People Like a Book by Patrick King, How to Analyze, Understand, and Predict People's Emotions, Thoughts, Intentions, and Behaviors. I already started this one, but I would restart it. The Courage to Be Disliked. This is a really good one. The Japanese phenomenon that shows you how to change your life and achieve real happiness. Also, don't mind my crusty clay fingers. This one I also have started, but I would restart it for stream. And the last one I have not started at all. It's called 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. So one of those will be the next book. Yeah, and then I have another book that I was considering reading, but it's so like technical. I barely understand it, so I don't want to read that on stream. What was it? Thinking Fast and Slow. 12 Rules of Life? Okay. The most influential public intellectual in the Western world right now. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'll read it another time and then I'll give you guys a synopsis next Sunday of what I've read so far. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't started that one. I've had it for a minute too. Okay. Um. Hmm. Okay, guys, I think this is done. Well, I have one more, I think. It's so precarious because before I put it in the kiln, it's very malleable. I have to wait for it to get to dry a little bit before I can really like mess around with it too much. I kind of want to smooth it more, but I don't want to edit the shapes. So, I'll just have to deal with it. And then the inside that I've been working on with this pen looks like this. I had to mush the... Okay. Um, looks like this. Does not show what this looks like. Looks like that. I had to mush it in. I'm really hoping that the handle will be able to withstand the weight. Really hoping. Because I want it to be functional, even though I decorated it so much. I'm actually going to decorate it a little teeny bit more. And then I will call it a day. Oh my gosh! Okay. I just feel like it needs more hearts. Like they are everywhere. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. How was your day? Wow, it's literally getting everywhere. What sucks about that is that I can't just like wash it off in the sink because it can clog your pipes. Mm-mm. Oh, that's nice. It's always good to make progress, especially with school stuff. Is it a group project? You finished like your part of it? Mm, I see. Yeah, I hope you have a good group for that, because that can really soil a that can really soil a project. But I guess at that level, probably everyone is serious. One of the group members is good. Ah, okay, that's nice. So then you can work on it throughout the whole school year? Question mark. Yep. That's the nature of group projects. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have personalities in the group. Yeah. Sorry about that. That's not the best. But at least you finished a part of it, so they can't mess with it anymore, I'm assuming. I'm making these statements like I know what's happening. mm, should I carve in the letters I want to put? I have to figure out what they're called first. And then I can carve it in. You're keeping him in check. You kind of have to, because that's your grade. Yeah. I would be very upset if somebody messed with my part of a project and then I was graded on it. No, sir, actually. A tattletale was born. Okay. Guys, do you really not know like what these are called? They're like be mine or whatever it says on them. I'm gonna find out. I'm going to find out quickly. Heart. I keep wanting to say sweet tarts, and I know that's not it. Conversation hearts. I literally never would have guessed that. Conversation hearts. Okay. Okay. What things should I say on them? You rock. Let's see. Where's my pen? This pen is getting pretty cruddy. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Guys, it's cute. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to say sweet tarts. Definitely not sweet tarts. Conversation hearts. Who even. Who even calls it that? I'm gonna do love bug. Oh my god, it's gonna be cute. Mm, ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, I messed up. I have to like I have to make sure that I space it out correctly because this is not going to be very forgiving. I mean, actually it is. I can just move it away. You're not wrong. It is a conversation piece, at least, at the very least. People are gonna be like, what the heck is that? Why is it so heavy? Oh my gosh. But I also love when I make like little clay things, even at school, like for the kids, if the kids don't um, take it, or I make extras for examples and things. Like my little pig one, I'll show you guys in a second. I made a little pig and I use it to hold my makeup sponges. Do they need a container? Not really like that, but it's very cutesy. That was for third graders. I only have one third grade class now, and I don't think they're gonna do clay, unfortunately. I'll do a B mine on this one. No, because this one has no space. Or I can use a thinner tool. This is getting so crusty. It's like not starting to not work. Oh well. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. You can fit. Cute. Okay. And then I see a lot of B mines. So I'm going to do that one next. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to worry about that afterwards. No, I should worry about it now. If there's a way I can avoid it, that would be better than having to fix it later. I don't know if there is. I'm going to try just with a pen again. Oh, I could map it out with that and then just go over it with this. That will work. Oof. Will it? This is not working out how I thought it was going to work. Okay. S. The tip of the pen. Okay. I should have brought some clay tools to do this. Oh, never mind. Cute. First one done. Oh, kiss me candy. Um. Okay, what's the next one? What was I doing? Be mine. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the small ones. Probably just another heart. Like. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna stack that one because it's too difficult. Eh. Okay, great. That one. Mm, let's try again. B. E. Mm. Okay. This is nerve-wracking with the knife. Mm. Also, I feel like this is not on theme at all for the season. I'll have to debut it in a February stream. You guys are getting the behind the scenes look. Mm. Cute! It's coming out really well. What's another one? Dulce. I have four more. This one can say you're cute. And this one. No, this one can say you're cute. What does that say? Wink, wink. That's a fun one. I wish I could fit it. Hmm. Hmm. Should I do wink, wink or what does that say? Love bug. Wink, wink or love bug. I'm definitely doing you're cute over here. And love you, of course. Classic. Okay. Oh. Might just say love, actually, because this is not working out very well. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to add the U. Oh, I can just do the letter. They do that sometimes. Right? Yep. I'm just going to do that. Oh my gosh. Mm. Ooh. What one? Eesh. I have two spaces open. I already have kiss me, be mine, and love you. You rock. Oh, I could do XOXO. That'll definitely fit. Maybe just one XO. So then I have two more spaces. X. Uh, Oh. Okay. XOXO. I have two left. Wink, wink, love bug. Let me see what other ones there are. You shine, smile. Mm. All mine is cute. Text me, lol. Mm. I feel like one with just a heart is not is fine. What about I like my oh I like mug hug, but I'm feeling like hug mug would be punny. Hmm. Or even I could write that. I don't think I have space on the bottom. Like you finish drinking it, it says hug mug. Okay, let's put it on this one. Yeah, that one has more space. I'm actually gonna even make a little bit more space. Okay. that's not enough space. Let me write a little smaller. Mm, mm, hug. That's funny. Hug mug. It looks like hug hug. It's like the M more defined. Uh, okay. Mm, hug mug. Okay, the last one is just gonna be a heart. This is actually extremely difficult to write these. Um, this one needs to match the others. Mm, okay. Mm, and then, my gosh. Mm, true. Okay. Is it lame to just do a heart? I'm gonna commit. What one can I add? Wink wink? I'm just gonna do one wink. So it will fit. I like the idea of the wink wink. But oh my gosh. Wink wink. Just one wink is fine. They'll get it. Ugh, okay. And done. Oh, this is cute. I can't wait to fire it. It um once it's been fired in the kiln, it comes out like a kind of like a reddish pink, so it works out really well. And then I'll do the candy heart or conversation hearts. Um, different colors. But for today, I gotta go before they close. The dust is getting everywhere, so much to clean up. But anywho, good to see you guys. See you tomorrow, possibly, for Teaching Tuesday. Oh, I started a new painting. It's really pretty, I think. You may have seen it on Instagram. This one. Hold on. This one. Wait. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can just show it to you. And there's not a time limit. I know. Uh, oh, I know. Can I show it online? No. Okay, cool. Ha. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's on my Instagram. Oh wait. Okay. I do not know my password. I hope you got a glimpse. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye bye for now. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night. Ta ta. Oh, should we raid? Uh, I'm actually not going to raid today. I'm going to get going. Bye bye. Yes, the gains after I wash my hands somehow with a towel, most likely. Yes. Enjoy your evenings. See ya.